When we think of Diane Keaton, we think of a certain kind of magic, one that's impossible to define, yet instantly recognizable. It's a magic woven from laughter, intelligence, and a style all her own, radiating warmth and authenticity in every moment. For over 5 decades, she graced our screens, bringing to life characters who were flawed, funny, and deeply human. Characters who lingered in our memories long after the credits rolled. We remember her as the quirky, unforgettable Annie Hall, and the steadfast, quietly powerful Kay Adams Corleone in The Godfather, a role that showcased her dramatic depth. Her performances were invitations into the lives of women we felt we knew, women with dreams, doubts, and desires. These were women we rooted for, who reminded us of ourselves, our friends, and our mothers. Her signature style, the hats, turtlenecks, and menswear-inspired suits, became more than just a fashion statement. It was a bold declaration of individuality in a Hollywood that often demanded conformity, inspiring generations to embrace their uniqueness. Whether as a determined matriarch and father of the bride, guiding her family with humor and heart, or rediscovering love and vulnerability in Something's Gotta Give, she brought a rare honesty to every role. She brought vulnerability and strength that resonated with millions, making us laugh, cry, and believe in second chances. In The First Wives Club, she created an anthem of empowerment, standing tall with her co-stars and inspiring women everywhere. She proved that friendship and resilience could conquer heartbreak, and that laughter is a powerful form of healing. Even late in her career, with films like Book Club, she defied expectations and continued to reinvent herself, showing that adventure doesn't stop at a certain age, and that life's possibilities are endless. Diane Keaton was more than just an actress. She was a cultural icon, a trailblazer who challenged norms, and a source of endless inspiration for anyone who's ever felt different or dared to dream. As we look back, we celebrate a woman who broke the mold, redefined what it means to be a leading lady, and taught us that the most beautiful thing you can be is yourself, unapologetically, joyfully, and always with a touch of magic. Diane Hall was born in Los Angeles, California, in 1946, a city already pulsing with dreams and possibility. The post-war era was a time of transformation, and Los Angeles was a place where reinvention seemed not only possible, but inevitable. Diane was the eldest of 4 children in a creative, encouraging household, where laughter and imagination filled the air. Her family's warmth and support would become the foundation for her adventurous spirit. Her mother, Dorothy Keaton Hall, an amateur photographer and former Mrs. Los Angeles, inspired Diane's artistic ambitions. Dorothy's flair for creativity and her love of capturing moments on film left a lasting impression. Dorothy's passion for the arts became the guiding light of Diane's childhood, encouraging her to sing, act, and perform. She nurtured Diane's talents, always cheering her on from the sidelines. Seeing her mother's unfulfilled dreams fueled Diane's determination to pursue her own. She promised herself she would chase every opportunity, never letting fear hold her back. At Santa Ana High School, Diane's eccentric style and love for drama set her apart. She embraced her individuality, finding confidence on stage and in the classroom. She briefly attended Santa Ana College, but the lure of a bigger stage called her to New York City. The city's energy and promise of artistic freedom were impossible to resist. There, she adopted her mother's maiden name, Keaton, as a tribute to the woman who inspired her. It was a new identity, but one deeply rooted in family and love. The move to New York was a leap of faith, embracing the vibrant, competitive world of theater. Diane faced challenges, but her determination and creativity helped her stand out. Taking her mother's spirit with her, Diane was ready to take on the world. Every step she took was a tribute to the dreams they both shared. The girl from Los Angeles was about to become a star, her journey just beginning, with the city of dreams forever in her heart. New York City in the late 1960s was alive with creative energy, and Diane Keaton dove right in. She studied acting at the neighborhood playhouse, supported herself singing in nightclubs, and soon landed a role in the original Broadway production of Hair. Her refusal to appear nude in Hair's finale made headlines, hinting at her individuality. Her big break came with Woody Allen's Play It Again, Sam, where her chemistry with Allen was undeniable, on stage and off. The play earned her a Tony nomination and set the stage for her transition to film. Francis Ford Coppola soon cast her as Kay Adams in The Godfather, recognizing her quiet strength and intelligence. The Godfather's release in 1972 made Diane Keaton a bona fide movie star. Playing Kay Adams in The Godfather and its sequel cemented Diane Keaton's place in cinematic history. Kay was the emotional anchor, a symbol of hope and normalcy in a world of power and violence. Keaton's performance captured Kay's journey from innocence to heartbreaking disillusionment, especially in the unforgettable "It Was a Boy" Michael scene. Her work proved she was more than a comedic actress. She was a dramatic force. The Godfather films catapulted her to international fame, her portrayal praised for its depth and nuance. Simultaneously, she starred in Woody Allen's comedies like Sleeper and Love and Death, showcasing her brilliant comedic timing. Her ability to move between drama and comedy was rare and remarkable. Hollywood realized Diane Keaton could not be placed in a single box. She was a chameleon, breaking hearts one moment, making us laugh the next. Her greatest triumph was still to come. In 1977, Diane Keaton starred in Annie Hall, a film that not only redefined romantic comedies, but also transformed the trajectory of her career and the genre itself. The movie broke new ground with its witty dialogue, unconventional storytelling, and unique characters, quickly becoming a cultural touchstone. As Annie, Keaton was quirky, independent, and deeply relatable, blurring the lines between actress and character. Her portrayal felt authentic and spontaneous, making audiences everywhere fall in love with Annie's charm and vulnerability. Her natural, unscripted delivery and electric chemistry with Woody Allen made the film feel real and revolutionary. Their on-screen partnership set a new standard for romantic leads, capturing the complexities of modern relationships. Annie Hall was both a critical and commercial success, earning Keaton the Academy Award for Best Actress. The film's impact was immediate, and her performance was celebrated as a turning point for women in Hollywood. Her win marked a new era for female leads, quirky, imperfect, and unapologetically themselves. Keaton's Annie Hall showed that women could be complex, funny, and real, paving the way for future generations of actresses. The Annie Hall look, inspired by Keaton's own personal style, became a fashion phenomenon. Women everywhere began to emulate her signature vests, ties, and wide-brimmed hats, making her a trendsetter beyond the screen. That same year, she earned praise for her dramatic turn in Looking for Mr. Goodbar, proving her versatility as an actress and her willingness to take on challenging, complex roles. She would go on to receive 3 more Oscar nominations for her powerful performances in Reds, Marvin's Room, and Something's Gotta Give, each time showing new dimensions of her talent and range. Annie Hall gave her the Oscar, but her entire body of work demonstrated a sustained excellence and creative risk-taking that few in Hollywood ever achieve. Diane Keaton was now both an Oscar winner and a cultural icon, admired for her talent, individuality, and lasting influence on film and fashion. Her influence was just beginning, and her legacy would continue to inspire actors, filmmakers, and fans for decades to come. Diane Keaton's career was defined by reinvention and versatility. In the 1980s and 90s, she became America's favorite movie mom in Father of the Bride, radiating warmth and humor. In The First Wives Club, she joined Goldie Hawn and Bette Midler in a triumphant comedy about friendship and empowerment. The film's success proved that stories about women, especially older women, could be box office gold. In the 2000s, she defied ageist stereotypes with Something's Gotta Give, earning another Oscar nomination and showing that romance has no age limit. She continued to charm new generations in the book club franchise, celebrating lifelong friendship and new beginnings. Across more than 70 films, Keaton played women who were relatable, resilient, and full of surprises. She never allowed herself to be typecast, always seeking new challenges. Diane Keaton's career was a masterclass in reinvention. Diane Keaton's influence extended far beyond acting. She was a true style icon and trailblazer. Her androgynous, quirky look, bowler hats, vests, turtlenecks, became legendary, inspiring generations to embrace individuality. She made it cool for women to borrow from menswear, prioritizing comfort and personality over traditional glamour. Her fashion was a declaration of independence, a refusal to conform. Beyond style, Keaton chose roles that depicted women as complex, intelligent, and independent. Her characters had their own ambitions and flaws, reflecting real women's experiences. She championed nuanced female roles, paving the way for more substantial characters in modern cinema. Her self-deprecating humor and willingness to be vulnerable made her relatable and beloved. In a world demanding perfection, Keaton showed strength in imperfection. Her combination of style, intelligence, and humor made her a true original. Despite her professional success, Diane Keaton often said her most important role was being a mother. In her 50s, she adopted her daughter Dexter and son Duke, embracing single motherhood with characteristic independence. Motherhood grounded her, giving her life deeper meaning beyond fame. She dedicated herself to providing her children with a loving, private upbringing. Keaton spoke honestly about the challenges and rewards of parenting, calling it her greatest journey. Her legacy is rich. 74 film credits, beloved characters, and a profound impact on cinema. In 2017, she received the AFI Life Achievement Award, cementing her place in film history. But her most personal legacy lies in the family she created and the values she embodied. Diane Keaton taught us that a life well lived is filled with passion, laughter, creativity, and above all, love. The news of Diane Keaton's passing has left a profound void, a collective mourning for a star who felt like family. We watched her navigate love, build families, and rediscover herself on screen. Her journey felt like our own. She was a constant presence, bringing comfort, laughter, and authenticity to every role. Her interviews were as entertaining as her films, candid, self-deprecating, and full of that signature la-di-da spirit. She created a new ideal for female leads: smart, funny, independent, and beautifully imperfect. Her influence changed the rules of the game, inspiring generations to embrace their uniqueness. Though she is gone, her light shines on in every frame, every laugh, every barrier she broke. Diane Keaton will be remembered as a brilliant actress, a style icon, a devoted mother, and a true original. Hollywood has lost one of its brightest stars, but her magic remains with us. Thank you, Diane, for everything.